After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 557. Today is Wednesday, June 7th, 2023, as we are recording. My name is Marlisha, also known as Lady Pernico.
I'm Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
We want to welcome all new and returning viewers to the PHuN in the Woman Cave. We are a day late because we had a very special guest yesterday. So we had Laura concert over here yesterday and didn't podcast because didn't want to.
Yes, and then just for the sake of energy and all that, we just decided this is what we call one of our, what do we say?
It's no frills.
It's a no frill day.
Nuts and bolts.
Just as a way to, maybe try to minimize the amount of exhausted episodes y'all get. If we think that we're going to have an exhausted day, instead of doing the full camera setup with the lights and everything like that, we can just throw the computer down. Yeah. And you still get a video, but you don't necessarily get all the
frills. We do have the frills. We do have the microphone because I don't always.
Right, but this isn't the same mic that I attached to the camera. This is one that attaches to the computer. It's
bare bones.
Yeah,
because we wanted to make sure we got out a podcast, and we're both tired. Not because of Laura's visit, just because we're tired, and so we wanted to make sure we got something out to you guys. And we will talk a little bit about Laura's visit here later. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
She was only here for about 2 or 3 hours, but it was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So, how many projects do you have?
I have 3.
And so do I. So, okay,
I'm sorry, I have 4.
Okay, so you have to go first.
This is, a bit of love.
A spot. Because I found it when I looked up mine.
Yes, that's why I was trying to remember. A spot of love.
Yeah. Is it a spot of bunny love?
Oh, it's just spot of love. Might be bunny love. Let's see. I have it pulled up so I could see the times. Spot of love. Just spot of love. But it has a picture of bunny on it.
Yep.
So I made that this time. I haven't actually had it yet.
And mine is chocolate chai puree. And if Talia's not mentioning the mugs.
Oh, yes.
This was one of Laura's gifts to us. She did make this mug. And she says that they are available if you want one in her shop.
I mean, not currently. She's out.
Currently she's at a convention. She won't be back from the convention until Tuesday. So, but the point is, it is available. Her shop is closed right now.
Yeah.
So, because I don't think there's anything in it right now.
Well, yeah, she had to pull everything out for it.
So if this is the new one, the new logo, as opposed to the old one with the other image on it, it's still my husband's artwork.
Yeah.
And she will be happy, she said, to do these.
I can't quite figure out how to do this one in the larger mug. I might need to make this one tea consistently in the smaller one.
I just did heaping for both of them, and I did a heaping teaspoon of the second one. I did almost a heaping. I probably could have done 2 heaping on this.
I did 2 heaping of the spot of malt and chocolate, and that was really good. I'm not sure. Whatever I didn't do quite right here.
My husband was very impressed by these and by the we'll show you later on. But these are 15 ounces.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so you have to go first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, I have to do the alongs. I'm just going to mention the alongs, really.
Yeah, because you can just go in the group, too.
Yeah, we have, because we're tired, I'm just going to go through the alongs by name and whatever small pertinent thing, but not like I do normally, which is not long anymore either. But okay, we have the PHuN Movie Night Make-Along, and that runs all year, and all the information is in there, including the featured yarns and featured patterns, and the hashtag. Okay, it's all in there in the group. And also the crafts that you are allowed to use in that particular along. For the autism awareness, it's okay to be different. This is lasting till the end of the month. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have 3 weeks left for this. And this is, okay, so yeah, it's the end that's June 30th. So when you hit July 1st, it's finished. And all the pertinent information is in the group. I like seeing, I don't comment a lot, but I do see the things as they come across. And it's fun to see all the neat things, the bright colors and all that kind of stuff. Just like it's fun to see the movie tie-ins. And you'll see the feature drawings, feature patterns, all that kind of stuff is in the thread there.
We also had confirmation for Tortoise versus Hare this year.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, Laura mentioned it.
Okay,
while she was here.
Okay, I must have been out of the room.
You must have been out of the room.
Because I was washing dishes.
Yeah, she confirmed that she wanted to do that.
Is that next quarter? Or is that...
It's the same time. Yeah, it's next quarter
Okay.
because it's not during the toy along. It's during the
cardiac,
yes,
dysautonomia, cardiac, and arthritis.
Yeah.
So that's when that is. So you can think about your Tortoise versus Hare things because she's opened it up and we have opened it up. Just as long as it's got turtles and or bunnies on it, it's acceptable if it's in the crafts that we said. And we will get into that when
it's that point. But it just occurred to me I never let you know that she couldn't remember if you were there or not. I didn't think you were.
I must have been washing the dishes because I wasn't here when she said it. I wanted to get that.
You might have been getting your food too.
Oh, okay. We're at the table when you're talking about it?
I don't remember.
Okay. Okay, we have prizes for all these, and the only reason I want to mention this is because it was a donation from Pat. She is donating that's Looney Hiker, a pattern of choice to a winner. So you just tell her what you want when your name is pulled, and she will get it to you, okay? And we're very, very grateful to her for that. Just as we're grateful to Christina and all the other people who donate to our alongs. And thank you, Jody, for posting a picture of your of the yarn that Rena donated and sent to you. That's really beautiful yarn. I remember it being very pretty. So those are the alongs that we're doing right now. And then one of the alongs that we're looking at next time is toy alongs. So we'll get to that when we get to it.
Okay, so first project. There we go. So in my Knit for Brains teapots bag
Teapots
is my Bombers Hooded Cow. The pattern is the Thorns Hooded Cow, and this is a free pattern. You can find the link on Ravelry, but it'll take you to the site link. I'm pretty sure if you just search Thorns Hooded Cow, it'll also come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have one with me right now, but I wear them constantly. And I was finally able to give Laura the one I finished for her.
She was so cute when she got that.
Yes. So this one's so far in my Squash Blossom. I tend to make mine out of, actually, I think I've only ever made the ones for me out of Miss Babs. Because the one I made for Davina was out of your yarn. Mm-hmm. And
Which
then
one?
That's the, she hasn't worn it in a while, but it's the Lady's Favor. The, not that color.
Right.
It's from that thing with the reddish red bun. What did you call that?
Courtly Love.
Yeah, Courtly Love. I made for Courtly Love because it's more of a pink.
Right.
And she was already asking for a hood. And she made sure I knew she would absolutely wear it, so I made her that, and I made her matching hat.
Did you make her mitts to go with it?
No, I am in the process. Wait, no, I don't think so. Okay. I know I made her a hat. Mm-hmm. Wait, maybe I made her mitts and not a hat, because why would she need a hat with a hood? I made her mitts.
Good. See, not here today. Laura got the full gamut of our not being here.
So yeah, this is thus far on the hooded cow.
Yeah. Okay. Is that all you have to say about that?
Yep.
Okay. Just finish the stitch here so I can clip it off. In my Knitting's My Bag, Angel Bag. Let me see here. Okay. This is my Knitting's My Bag, Angel Bag. Is my Film Noir shawl. And this is from Anastasia's Sattel Scrap Shawl Pattern. And right now, this is only getting worked on during the podcast for the most part because I'm really focusing on that other project that you guys know about. So you don't get to see much progress on it, but it is growing. And actually, I could stop it right here if I wanted to. But I don't want to yet because it's not long enough. I want it to be able to wrap around. Like Laura said, she showed me my sweater. She said she made it a little bigger because she knows I like to wrap into it. So it looks beautiful. But this is the shawl. This is mostly Miss Babs. Oh, it's Miss Babs and Dragonfly Fibers yarn. I really like the way it's turning out. I really want it done, but I need to finish the other thing first because otherwise I'll be stressing out about it.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to enjoy making this, and I want to enjoy making this.
Mm-hmm.
So, because when this one's done, I'll probably put another one on the book.
You don't put another one on.
Because it'll either go to Talia or to me, or it could, on the off chance, go back to Laura, because I enjoy making them, and I don't know how many shawls I can actually have.
I also use them as layers because I can't always sleep under my blankets in bed because it's too heavy.
Right.
So what I'll sometimes do is have my mitered square, that Afghan, and then I will have on top of that a couple of the big shawls. So it's still not pushing on my feet.
This is good. You want to taste?
Sure. Oh wait, it's a chai.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna like this. It's okay. I can taste the chiness.
Yeah. That was a request.
Well, it didn't register for
A request.
Oh, I didn't make it very well this time, so I don't think you're gonna like it this time. I'm
not enough tea.
Maybe I put too much
Oh, it
tea.
smells good.
I don't know what I did differently this time. Maybe not enough sugar.
Not enough tea and not enough sugar.
Okay, I'm not used to doing it in this.
How much sugar did you put?
My normal 2 teaspoons, but I didn't heap it or anything.
Okay, I put 2 in here too, but I usually use 1.5.
I usually do 2 in. Maybe I put something more than I normally do when I did my small one last time. I don't know. It tastes. I thought I put enough tea in. I just didn't do it as well this time.
Sometimes I have to there are certain teas, and Ty and I have discussed this even on the podcast. There are certain teas that you just, us two, you mean us, we just get used to putting in a certain size mug, and that's the mug we have to use. Otherwise, we can't get it to taste right.
Yeah, because I was able to do it with a spot of mott and chocolate. I did that okay. And I thought heaping it would work for this one too, but it doesn't seem to. Maybe I should have done one heaping and one not.
Like I did this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because this one was like one just a little bit high, and the other one was heaping because I said, oh yeah, it's not going to taste right because this is 15 ounces. But
because I was afraid of making it too weak, and I think I did the opposite.
Right. Okay, it's your turn.
Did you just go? Okay.
I did my shawl.
Okay, so in my Plover Bird Turtles bag is my I have my crunkled spring sock in here, and the pattern it's Crunkled Socks by K.F. Jones of Bakery Bears fame. Getting so close to the point where I will need to do the heel flap. I am using West Yorkshire Spinners. I think it is spring something as the color. Let's see. It is spring green. And then for heels and toes, I have chocolate covered lime, I believe it's called.
Still don't know why it's called that.
I'm sorry, chocolate lime. Just fuzz. So, chocolate lime. I don't know why it's called that. There's nothing chocolatey about it. But it'll go very nicely with. I just love the way this is.
It's very pretty.
Yes.
It's very bright.
And it just works very well with this crunkled pattern.
That reminds me of my Lime After Lime. It's got a little more variation in the green than mine does. But
So yeah.
I showed that last week, right?
I
think I did.
So yeah, almost at the point where I'll be able to think about the heel flap for the first sock. And I forgot how much I like this pattern, possibly because I only have knit the crunkled socks one other time, and it was with the owl yarn from my Yorkshire Spinners.
Right. That was really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That was really pretty. How's it holding up?
It's holding up just fine. I need to wash some socks again.
I have to wash a pair of socks because I washed all my socks, but I always keep out the one that's like that really bright pink, matte, whether it's pattern or
Yeah.
funny papers or whatever it is, I keep it out because it bleeds.
That one does bleed.
So I didn't want to get everything pink.
And that one's also going to eventually wear down for you because that's not got any nylon or in it or anything.
Right. Well, I don't wear that one I like it in the wintertime and I'll wear it over my other socks.
Well, once you finally dye up your yarn that Davina got you.
I have to figure out, I'm going to have to regain some of that yarn because they're in cakes.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to dye it up that way because it's going to mess up my...
Yeah, that's
and I'm sure that'll be just fine. And maybe I'll experiment with some. One day I'll get more of it and experiment on it. But I don't want to do it that way for my socks.
No, I understand that because you want a specific color, right? But yeah, if you want this done,
Yeah, I know, Taya. We had a lot going on. Now,
do.
I don't have the story anymore, and
I mostly bring it up because if I don't, you'll forget about it.
Yeah, I will.
And
I really want to do some heavy duty dyeing in the next few weeks.
But I think that it's still going. I think that before you do heavy duty dyeing for the shop, because you're about to put stuff in the shop now, do your color first. Yeah. Because otherwise, you'll never do it. You'll always find some other project to do first. Prioritize yours first if you want your socks for Christmas.
Right. I haven't decided which one I want to do. The came without packages, which is really pretty.
Now remember, you can always choose one and then decide later you want another one dyed up and have Davina get you more of that yarn for Christmas.
Yep.
And then you can dye yourself up another.
Yeah. Because I do wear my socks. I wear them more in the wintertime than I do in the summer. And I generally wear them over my other socks. Unless if they're thinner socks, I can wear both of them in my shoes. But if they're the thicker ones, the DK and stuff like that, I usually just wear them over my socks in my slippers. So I wear them like all day. Okay, so are you done with yours? Okay. In my 10-year Podiversary bag, so you can see the different. Here's the old logo here, and then up here is the logo that Laura put on here. Okay.
And then we also have on there a 10th anniversary, but it has the same picture.
Well, some of these say 10-year anniversary, and some of them just say the one that's yellow. No, the one that's white says
10th anniversary.
Yeah, the yellow one doesn't. So I was tickled. That made me happy to see. Let me just clip this so I can show you where I'm at here. This is another one that it could have been done like ages ago, like eons ago, but not focusing on this right now. And this is from the Surabel pattern. It's my Strawberry Shortcake Baby Blanket project. I let Laura feel this because she said she had ice yarn, but she didn't realize how soft this was. This is ice yarn, and it's incredibly soft. It's also incredibly hard to tink back. But if you're doing something that you know what you're doing,
and it's only this particular ice yarn. It's fuzzy because normally you don't have this issue with ice yarn.
And honestly, it's not. I had to work around it, and that was fine. I just worked around it. But I don't know why it bothered me so much with Unforgettable, which is Unforgettable, which is I call it Unforgivable.
But I mean, it could be that it was so early on,
maybe, and that was the color.
It might have been also. It was so much harder to work with for.
Yeah, it was. It was a beautiful color. The colors were absolutely gorgeous on it. But yeah, so this is. It has grown somewhat. Maybe about a third or a little more done. I'm not sure if it's going this way. It might be halfway done. But this is my go-to pattern, and anybody who's been here more than 2 months knows that I do this all the time. And those of you who've been with me forever know that this and the scrap shawl have been made like 50 million times. To everything else is like 5 or 2 or whatever. So I just like this pattern. So yeah, that's this.
Okay, so next for me is in my little skein in the big wool bag. It's the Velveteen Rabbit. My longest lasting drawstring. So I have in here what's Kay called? Oh, I don't have the pattern with me. I think Kay's is vanilla
soft. No, vanilla.
Hers vanilla latte. Well,
one is vanilla latte and one is vanilla
cream. Hers is vanilla cream. I'm pretty sure his is.
That sounds like Kay.
Vanilla Cream Sock by K.F. Jones, Baker Bears fame. I am using Flamingoing by the Pool. This is a
Lollipop.
Lollipop Girl. I was trying to pull out the label.
Oh.
Lollipop Girl yarns, so they could see the label. There we go.
It's a cute label. That's an old... I wonder if she's going to do a new label. She said that was still going to say
So yeah, she has the same one on there, so.
She said that she was going to stay with Lollipop Girl Yarns was going to be the yarn, but the shop was going to be Lollipop Girl Creations.
Yeah, so mingling at the pool, and then I have a mini that's highlighter and a mini that's Pinkalicious. This one has highlighter on it. I'm actually in the toe right now. I was able to start this last night, the toe.
Yay.
And I will probably today be able to start using Pinkalicious in the cuff of the next one. So it'll be the same colorway, the mingling by the pool for the second sock, but instead where the highlighter yellow is, Pinkalicious will be instead. So that'll be fun. And it'll be fun to see how much more the pink is pulled out with the Pinkalicious versus the highlighter.
Right. Oh, right. You did. I'm sorry, I wasn't quite paying attention, but you said you were going to do heels and toes and stuff on the other one with that pink.
With the Pinkalicious.
Yeah. Well, that'd be interesting. I always like seeing how it pulls things out differently.
Yeah, because, I mean, it was interesting even just seeing when I did the Eclipse socks where it wasn't the Eclipse ones. Was it Eclipse ones?
I don't know.
I forget which pair it was where I did heels and toes different. Like,
I remember that.
I flipped them.
I remember that.
And so I would see a different effect when I flipped it. I can't remember if it was Eclipse socks. No, Eclipse socks had yellow, like an orange yellow. I can't remember what pair of socks it was that I flipped. But that was interesting enough. But this is actually a complete change, not just the toe and heel color flipping. So, interesting seeing how it turned out. I'm not going to work on this one right now because I'm too close to being able to finish this. And
Every time I say something, and you might probably knows it too with Davina, whenever we say something, she knows what she'll go into that. Like if you say that, she'll say the heel flap, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. She'll go and she'll tell us everything, and she's good because it makes her feel like she's part of it, and she knows this stuff. You know, you can say, Davina, what's the?
it's been a little while since she might have forgotten it by now.
I forget what I said the other day where I said something and she said, oh, and blah 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 blah. I said, oh, okay, yeah, that's right, very good. But sometimes Daddy will do that. You know, not. You know,
Dad will just throw out random things like frogging stuff.
Yep. And sometimes it's appropriate, and sometimes like, no, I don't think that's what you wanted to say.
Sometimes when that's the case, I think he's doing it on
Oh,
purpose.
I think he is. I think he absolutely is. Because he
has
likes
that look.
Yeah, he had that look.
Your turn.
Okay, let me just finish the stitch here so I can show it. This is the one that's been taking up most of my attention. Those of you who've been with us for a while know that my friend is getting married. My brother from another family is getting married. And I wanted to give him something.
Well, it's maturing. Maybe it needs to cool a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so this, I put this up to Laura to measure it. She's like, why is she doing that? I think she was afraid it was going to eat her. But here it is. I don't think she wanted to get it dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, I don't know if you can see. It's quite big now.
Yeah, they can see because this is a wider screen.
Yeah, it's kind of. I was at the dentist. I didn't get to do
I'm
much.
just going to give them a closer look.
I didn't have much chance to do it, but I was working on it at the dentist, and Davina's hygienist came in, and she said, "Oh, that's so pretty." So that made me feel good. So that makes me think that they'll like it. Mm-hmm. I'm debating putting an edge on here, just even with the fact that it's got a pretty edge already. I have to see how wide it is.
Right, if it's as wide as you want it to
If
be.
it's as wide as I want it to be, I don't want to ruin it. Mm-hmm. So it's crochet. I can take it out.
Right,
if I
you
want
don't
to.
like it. You can always
So,
fix that.
I'm not worried. It's not like when I knit. This I can take out.
If you're doing an edge, you would still take it out if you're knitting.
This is me we're talking about.
But the thing is with the edge, if you're doing an applied edge,
If it's me, she'll be taking it out.
if it's applied edge, it doesn't affect the main part of the work because it's already bound
Bound
off.
off, yeah.
It's just as if you're doing a crocheted edge.
I did something knitted, I think I put a crocheted border on it.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So yes, this is coming along nicely. I honestly, it's probably pretty close to. Let's see. Just stand up for a second. I'm going to be out of the screen a little bit here. But, see, this is touching the floor, and it's up to my forehead, and I'm 5'5". Well, no, it's up to my nose, and I'm 5'5". So,
How tall is he?
Tony's probably about 5'9", maybe 5'10". So I want it to be a few more inches still. Maybe a couple more balls of yarn. We'll see.
Yeah, because I mean, you want to make sure that it's long enough for him.
And I don't like, because she's smaller.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't like working on this whenever I have tea or chocolate or anything out. So I'm going to put this away right now because I have tea.
Yeah, I don't want to spill.
And I really don't want to spill, or they won't get this. And I don't think I can do it with my. I mean, I could if my hands were always cooperative,
but I mean,
but they aren't always cooperative. So I need to ask Tony if she knits or crochets. Put a skein of yarn in there too.
in my for my final project in my Batman tote bag. This is my Log Cabin Love pattern by 10 Hours, or my Log Cabin Love. That's the pattern name. It's the 10 Hours or Less pattern. Our very own George. I don't know.
Despite the fact that I don't think he's part of the group anymore, he's still. No, I think he is. I think
not the new one. I don't think.
I think he joined us. He just never was active in it. He is always our very own George, no matter what happens.
So the dark red's been finished for a while. For this particular part of the logs. So I went ahead and the red that I put on started last time, it's finished for this side. And I've gone ahead and started on this side here. So next time I'll be, if I get a chance to work on it for the next podcast, I will have added blue.
What kind of blue?
I have 2 types of blue. Because I'm trying to go for one part dark, one part light. You know, that's kind of the theme that I've gone with. You know, like there. That's what George had in his picture. I decided I liked that. So, after I had done this one and I didn't realize what he was doing until then. And then I was like, oh, we'll do that here. Yeah, I ran out of yarn.
What is this?
I don't remember. It's some scrap of something or other.
It's pretty.
Um,
It's a little darker than my caramel.
this might
Salted
be
caramel.
mouse. This might be Miss Babs' mouse.
Yeah.
Not Miss Babs. Dragonfly Fibers. No. No, Field Mouse is...
That's gray, isn't it?
No.
I thought it was with your shawl.
No. No. That's a different colorway. That's, But, I want to say the mouse one that I like is this brown here, but I can't remember. Because it was scrap, so...
Because I'm looking at my salted caramel up there, and it's a little bit lighter. It's got more gold in it.
But yeah.
That would be pretty in your blanket.
What the
salted caramel.
But yeah, so that's this so far. It's meant to be a lap blanket, so once I run out of the colors that I have set aside, it'll be over. I mean, there's also an edge that he has for it, and I just haven't... I'll worry about that when I get there.
Right. And I wanted to say that my bag is one that Laura gave me a while back. It's personalized with my name on it and crochet hook and PHN, and then on the back it's got Knit Nerd.
Mine has a design in it, and it's not over here. So,
Okay. I have something to show because Laura said if I don't say she won, she's going to be upset. So.
although you probably see it already on Instagram.
You probably saw it
and
already
on
if she had time.
It went across the Patreon WhatsApp, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
She made sure there was time.
I told her I wanted a picture. She hasn't sent me the picture yet. I don't think. But okay, you guys know my history with squares. I thought I'd be okay with this because it's not a square. But I just decided Laura has the scarf.
Yep, the Laura scarf blanket.
Yeah. She's actually going to finish it for me.
But yes,
I told her she could keep it, but she said she would finish it for me. So
she won. She's very delighted.
She's very delighted.
She and I have told Mom so since.
She actually told me that she thought I could do it if I really wanted to.
Right. Well, my concern was that I think you hadn't let yourself. I actually am not certain that was the best project for a a person first learning to pick up stitches, because it looked like you weren't just going to be picking up stitches, you're going to be doing an applied edge almost.
I don't know.
Whereas I felt like if you were going to just be picking up stitches, maybe the miter square would be better.
Does this feel like acrylic? Feels like acrylic.
That's acrylic.
Okay, I'm gonna need this in here. Yeah, so this will hold my stuff for. I'm going to be starting hopefully a log cabin crochet.
This is literally how Mom checks if something is acrylic or cotton, by the way. She'll feel it, be like, I'm not sure, Talia, can you feel this?
And I'm usually right.
Yeah.
But I did give one to Laura yesterday to check because I couldn't tell. And she said, no, that one's not acrylic. But most of the time I can tell. But this is Brittany's bag that she gave to me. Brittany, touch base with us if you see this, please. Want to know you're okay. All right. Yeah, this is.
Because how dare you live life?
Yeah, I mean, how dare you live life and not, like, say hello. Brittany is one of the special ones. She gets ripped a lot. So we miss you, Brittany. We hope you're okay and you're not just, hopefully you're just on vacation or you're busy on the farm or whatever it is you're doing. But we haven't heard from you in a while, so we want to know if you're okay. So check in with us if you can, please. Okay.
All right, so that should lead on to, because we're not doing any shop news or anything like that.
No, I don't have any shop news.
So-
All I have to say about my shop news is that all my skeins -1, because that one's going home with Laura, are going up in the shop in the next few days. I just have to take pictures. They've already been reskeined. They already have the tag, the labels, and they're going to go in the shop as soon as I can get pictures and descriptions up. So that'll almost double what I have in there, I think. Maybe not quite. I'm not sure how much I have in there, but so that'll go in the next few days, hopefully. That's all I have to say for shop news.
So that then leads us on to stash enhancements.
Well, number one stash enhancement here, the mug. Do you have any that aren't Laura related?
My slippers. I caught these on a sale. These are Vionic. Okay, I have flat feet. So if I already have issues of standing for a long period of time, but then I'm on a floor that's hard, like in a kitchen, and I have to stand to do stuff, by the end I'm actually in quite a bit of pain. And I've actually had foot cramps just from being in the kitchen. Once I move to the carpeted room, it'll be a lot better, but in the kitchen I'll be in a lot of pain. So I was looking for highest rated slippers, shoes for people with flat feet, and this came up, not this particular one, but Vionic in general. And I looked for ones that were highly rated and ones that were on sale, because Vionic is expensive. And I caught a couple that were on sale. I didn't pick the colors, so my blue ones aren't coming. My blue one's actually less of a boot. Like, if I'm not cold, I'll probably wear that one more. But like yesterday when I was getting the chills, which I do sometimes when I've had a long day, this was good because it had the fuzziness and it helped me get that much warmer.
And she sent me the link for that because I have problems with my feet as well.
Yeah, for different reasons.
They turn in and they kind of not twist, but they, what is it when you roll?
Yeah.
They roll in, and so I have inserts for my things, but I put those on before she messed them up with.
Yeah, because I break my shoes really weirdly, apparently.
Yeah, so I put them on, and those I've got them. I want to show my husband so he can know that if when these start running down, I can get maybe one at a time, maybe have a couple.
Right, because I mean, it's one of those ones like you said, when you buy good shoes, you have to be prepared to pay a little bit more. But if you do something with inserts where you aren't in pain, it is worth it.
Well, I have the inserts cost as much as those shoes almost.
Oh well, when they're on sale or when they're not on sale.
When they're not on sale,
Yeah.
they're not quite as expensive.
Oh, when they're not. Oh, this is the least expensive. Of their shoes.
When this is on sale and those aren't on sale, it costs. There's maybe about $5 or $10 between them, and you're talking about one pair of inserts. I can't even use So they're the good inserts. This is my podiatrist recommended them, so they're expensive.
And these shoes have been suggested by people's doctors, and some people write really good, in-depth reviews, which is why I ended up finding these.
Why is my tea gone?
Presumably because you drank it. I wonder when I put too many leaves, how this would be with a little bit of vanilla almond milk.
Oh, that might be nice. Okay. Do you have more that's not, Laura?
No, just that, because my other slipper hasn't come in.
Let
I
me-
mean, I'm wearing it on the other foot, but not the blue ones.
Let me show what is not Laura. This is my bag from Christina. Christina, I love this bag, and I still haven't figured out what you were talking about with the little bag. I'm sorry I haven't been able to respond because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think.
Oh, I
what
think I
bag.
still owe Christina a text.
Yeah.
Well, I think you responded with child.
Christina was very sweet. She wanted to make me a bag in another owl fabric, and I can't for the life of me think what kind of bag I was talking about. So I'm thinking about it, Christina. I haven't forgotten, and I'm not ignoring you. I just can't remember what bag you're talking about. But this one is one, she spoils us. And this bag is ginormous, and for a long time it had my personal yarn in it for my personal dyeing, which I moved to a box up there that was holding all my minis, which I gave to Laura. Because I don't like working with them. So I gave them to her. By working, I had to clarify to her too because she misunderstood me. I don't mean I don't like using them. I can use them. I don't like to dye them. It's a thing. I can, and I have done, as people who've bought my kits know, but so that's where they are. But anyway, what's in here now is my prizes. Not my prizes, my stash enhancements.
Yeah.
This, let me show you the ones that aren't Laura, and then we'll go into Laura. Okay. All right. Boy, that's a lot. And this one is from Blessed is She, and it's a Catholic women's, how do you say it? It's not just devotionals. It's
Bible.
It's a faith community.
Yeah.
It's a faith community. And some of the daughters...
Usually they focus on Bible studies.
Yeah, there's at least one daughter of St. Paul involved, and that's from the Pauline family like we are. So I got these two devotionals because...
And they're specifically aimed at women.
Yeah. This, I had to get the one on Matthew because my friend and I am poor St. Matthew. So here's St. Matthew. And this one is just like for the book St. Matthew, so it's not going to last, like months and months and months unless I want it to. And then for Catholics, we're having a 3-year Eucharistic revival. So I've been wanting to get this one for a while. This is called Dwell, and it's all about Jesus and the Blessed Sacrament. So that's one of the things that's not Catholic. These came in. I didn't buy these. My friend Chrissy makes lots and lots of teas, and I tested for her, and I told her I would test more teas. So she sent me, because I didn't give as good a review as she wanted for this tea, she redid it. And so she sent me, she wasn't mad at me. The reason she wanted me to test it was because she knows I give an honest review. So that's called Janet 2, and I forget who she did it for. She's done 3 teas for me. And, she's done multiple teas for many people. This one's Melissa that I haven't tested yet.
You don't sit forward when you're doing it, so that's why they don't see.
Well, you can sit forward for me.
Oh, okay.
And this one's Tim.
I don't know how this became my job.
Because I said so, and I'm the mom, that's why. So these are my tea ones, and this is my Adagio. This is for my journaling. The washi tape, no. This is from the washi tape shop. I think this one's from the washi tape shop. Yes. I use 2 different people, washi tape shop and Taperology, I think it's called.
Tapeology.
So this is washi tape, and I haven't unrolled it, but these are really cute little people. I don't know if you can see through the wrapping just at all. I don't want to open it because, here you can see the little girl on the edge here, on the end here. That kind of people. And I've been dragging my feet on using my Eeyore because I didn't have any people to go in it. And I wanted to have people as well as the pretty things, plus the stuff that Stacy put in there for me to use. I wanted to kind of... So now that this is in, I can hopefully get started. Because every time, I want to put this in Stacy's journal. I need something else. Something's missing. Hopefully this will fill that gap. And they also sent me some extra stickers. These are actually stickers. These little flowers. So I highly recommend the washi tape shop and Taperology. Taperology is out of China.
I'm pretty sure it's Tapeology, isn't it?
I don't know. It might be Tapeology.
Tapeology makes more sense than Taperology.
I don't know. I have no idea. My box is over there, so I can't see.
They sell washi tape.
They sell washi tape, among other things, stickers. Does anybody know, you guys who journal, does anybody know what, I can't think of the word. I'll have to get back to you, maybe put in the comments or something. There's something they keep talking about, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sticker. I don't know if it's just tape. I don't know what it is, so I need to know if maybe somebody who uses that can tell me. All right, where was the Laura? Oh, no, this is the last thing I have. I know.
You know what that description is? It was so general. No one's gonna know what you could have possibly been talking about.
Well, I said I would put it on the.
Yeah.
I got myself an extra eye hook because apparently that's the hook I'm using, and some highlighters and pens. I decided to get myself one of these.
What's these?
I don't cut straight all the time,
Okay.
and this will cut through. It's one of those rotary blades. I usually use it for quilting or sewing or whatever.
Right.
I wanted it because I don't always cut straight for my journal, and this cuts through cardstock even.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get the heaviest duty one, but the medium one cuts through. I can't read it.
Okay,
middle one.
so layers of fabric, layers of paper, vinyl, felt, chenille, applique, woven cloth, and cardstock.
So it'll be fine for my journaling. And then I got this.
What will you have underneath of it so you don't cut
That's
your...
this.
Okay, good. That was, like, otherwise you're going to cut your desk.
No, I made a. In fact, I asked Daddy if he had one. He looked at it and said, "Get that one." So, so that's all my stuff that's not Laura. Oh, there's my glasses. I could have read it myself. Where are my glasses?
Maybe if you wore them during the podcast.
But I don't need them during the whole podcast. Just when I'm reading stuff. And I don't even need them to read that. Okay, do you want to show because they're alike, or how do you want to work it?
Maybe these first.
Okay. It was Christmas over here
Yes,
yesterday.
it was.
Laura spoiled us. She got the cutest little tumbler with lemons with sparkles in it, and
Well, she calls it snowflakes.
yeah, and Davina loves it because it sparkles.
Yes.
Here's our straws.
Yes. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, that's cool. So she gave the straws. So, Laura, the convention she's going to is something to do with her tumblers and glitter and all that
this
kind of
one's
stuff.
a bit longer.
This one. This one.
Check and see, because you have, I have one's a bit longer. I have two. I have 3 different sizes.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have red.
I think all mine. No, I have. Let me see. Mine are not as. These two are shorter, and this one's just slightly longer. But yours is quite a bit longer.
Yeah. Whereas you have this Mickey Mouse thing going on here. Then you have the this looks like you're getting sleepy. You're getting very sleepy.
Right. You're. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I was waiting for a light, and the guy had his blinker on, and going across his grill was a light like this. I was like, "Oh, stop that! Please make it stop!" Because it was. I can see how that could stop.
Maybe said someone seizures.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I thought it was going to, it made me feel weird. So
yeah, I have 3 different sizes here, which is cool.
And I have 3 different ones. And then we have these cute little owl things. They're both key rings. I think this one is wood. I think she said that.
I do have a straw with the, you're getting very sleepy.
I have to see if I have another straw. This
Yay.
is my owl. You can see with the, it's an owl key ring. And this is another one. This one's a Disney owl. You can't see with the.
Davina said what the name was too.
Yeah, I don't remember. It comes from Sword and Stone, I think she said.
No, I thought it was from something else.
Well, whatever it's from. It's a cute little owl.
Yeah, it's not from Sword and Stone.
Tim something or other.
This isn't from Sword and Stone.
I do have more straws. Okay.
Yeah, they're usually different sizes ones.
This is the big one.
Yeah. Cause
She gave us a whole bunch of straws.
I'm happy I have a you're very sleepy one.
I have a blue one. And I have a sleepy one too. So the fun thing, let's see. Put this in my lap so I know what I'm showing.
I actually used my
Snap bracelet.
yeah, it's a snap bracelet with a ruler on it. It goes up to 7.5 inches. Now I measured what my heel was, and my heel is about 1 inch after I've knit it, so I know that I need to go to 7 inches to get the length of my foot before I start the toe.
This is really nice because it doesn't come off, and it adjusts to your size.
Yes, it does.
And it's really easy to take off, as you can see. She got me blue, and,
And then you snap it to me, and the
And the place is called 2 Moms Craft Shop.
yeah.
And then we have all kinds of I've got these cute little stick markers. These are tortoise stitch markers.
Oh, we have 2 of these, by the way.
I have 2. I have 1.
Okay, I have 2.
Um,
And then Davina has pink.
she has pink and blue.
Okay.
So these are the cute little stitch markers she gave us. Mine has turtles on it. One is a very intelligent, what do you call it? A intellectual turtle, and the other one is a dapper turtle. And then it says slow and steady wins the race. So there's 3
Well, maybe your turtle's actually a visually impaired turtle. Did you ask him?
Did not, but he's very. I think the one with the one with the words on it is a progress keeper. The other 2 are markers.
And they both the progress keepers say slow and steady win the race. And then I have 2 different bunnies on here.
Oh, cute. And then we have, let's see, there we go. We have all this ephemera, most stickers and magnets and stuff. You show yours.
So I have Lady Tremaine here. So she'll probably be like attached to like a bag for a zipper pull or something.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do with mine like that as well.
And then this puppy.
In fact, it might go on.
Heart claw.
It might actually go on this one. On my owl right here. And then we got all this ephemera.
And things we can put in the journals. So like.
Well, this one's a key ring. This one might also become a zipper pull. We have all these. We have these stickers. This one's a magnet, so it's going to go on the fridge.
Oh, I think this might actually be a bookmark.
She did say we had bookmarks.
That's cool. Because this might be one of those magnet bookmarks, which I've always really...
These are both magnets.
Yes, it is one of... Let's see.
Yes, here's my bookmark.
Yeah, this is one of those magnet bookmarks I've been wanting to try.
See, mine is a teapot. Oh, look at the face!
Oh, isn't that cute? Mine has face too.
Yeah. So this is our bookmarks. And
actually, if we decide we like them, here's their...
Oh, good.
I'll probably... They'll either put their business card in my journal so I don't forget about them.
A lot of these things are going to go in my journal.
But not my bookmark.
Not my bookmark. But a lot of these other stickers, and not stickers, are going to go in my journal in various places. And these are going to go on my fridge because they're magnets.
Oh, look at that bright.
What is it?
I make cute things with yarn.
Oh, that's cute. I think I have one of those as well. Yes, here it is.
And this is actually, Mom, it's a coaster.
It's a coaster, but I'm not using it for a coaster. It's going to go in my... I don't want to... If I use it, it's gone. Yes, Laura, I know I can get more, but I want to keep one.
Lollipop Girl yarns.
Because she says, Mom, it's not like you don't know.
And then a yarn heart. It's nice to have all these different
things.
Oh, her crochet and Hoovian.
We have a magnet of that.
Yes, I'll put my only magnetic place is down in my fridge downstairs, but it's still nice to have things on my fridge downstairs.
Yeah,
so.
Mine are going to go in the refrigerator up here. I have to take...
Well, there's something happens here on the fridge up here. Well, as long as... I know at one point things disappeared from the fridge because you guys were clearing out your magnets.
Right.
I think if that happens again, we should just move them to my fridge downstairs instead of like losing
Well, I
years
also
of
have
magnets.
this up here where I might
See,
put
I
it.
don't have... Mine is wood.
I have one down here that's wood, but that one is metal, so I might put it on top of where it says Faith up there. I might put them up there.
So besides the Lollipop Girl yarn one, there's also Lollipop Girls Creations one.
And this is these are pins.
Yes, there are pins in here.
I have an owl. I can't put this one on my owl though because it has it has one of those where you can put the back on it so it stays in. It's not like a regular pin.
And most of my things that are like keychains, because I don't even know if I have a house key anymore.
You should.
I probably do somewhere, but I never leave the house without anybody. And I don't drive anymore, so a lot of these are going to just become zipper pulls.
Yeah, a lot of mine are going to be zipper pulls too. Because I don't want to lose it on my keychain.
So I have a bunch of zipper pulls now, which is cool.
Like I said, I think my owl one, this one here, it's going to go on here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that works.
In case you can't see, this one here. This is the one that we're trying to figure out which Disney program it comes from.
I want to say it's one from Bambi. I think that's what the name
That's what it was, Bambi.
I don't remember his name, but it was one from Bambi.
It's something with a T.
I
don't know what it was. I don't remember.
I just know it wasn't the one from Sword and the Stone. I'll have to see which book can inherit this as a bookmark. So I'm reading a bunch of books, so.
Yeah, I'm reading a few books. I have to.
So, and if I decide because I've been wanting to try magnetic bookmarks for a while. Yeah.
we need to go through the rest of the stuff again.
Yes, we do. So,
This one is a one-off thing for me. Like your bag.
well, I'm saving my bag for last.
Well, I'm not saving this for last. I want to show
Yeah.
you. She made this for me because I lost my one and didn't have pockets. So this says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So she made this for me, and I feel ecstatic about it. So I'm really happy about that.
It has
It
pockets.
has pockets, and it's probably going to get all messed up because I'm probably going to use it for dyeing yarn.
Well, I think that's why she made the pockets the way she did.
Yep.
Now, we also got, these are great. I almost
Hold on,
wanted
let me
to
put
use
this away. Hold on.
Okay.
Because we're going to show that. Let me this way.
Let's grab the one that's similar first.
Yeah, similar.
Well, basically the same.
Well, they're. Oh, look. Okay, yeah.
So one for me is going to be for water, probably, and one's going to be for tea. So
She said these were 20 ounces, right? I think that's what she said.
I think that's what she said. Yeah, we'll find out. We can measure it. So it's
Pinhook and needles.
and it really does seal nicely.
It
There
does,
we go.
and it
Because I can actually hear the air release
Yeah.
when I pull it off.
And it keeps things hot
You
and cold.
yes. So mom, push on the tab, and then just you'll hear the air release, and then you'll be able to do it. Okay, now you're expecting it to do it by itself. It's not going to. You need to just continue when it
Okay.
feels like when you're at the point where you're like, oh, it's not going to. No, you push past that.
Okay.
There you go.
This has got a nice seal to it. Oh, it's got something in here.
Yeah, it's probably your care instructions.
Yeah.
So,
Care instructions.
basically, it's saying can't
Not
wash.
dishwasher safe. I don't put things in the dishwasher.
Not anymore, yeah. And so,
I'm assuming by extreme heat it doesn't mean putting hot tea in it.
no, well, she said it could keep hot fluids
Yeah.
in it. So,
This is, it's got a little slide top to it, so you can just slide it shut.
it's a nice slide that doesn't, you can feel that it's not going to slide open
Yeah,
too
it's not
easily.
going to slide too easily. So this,
It doesn't feel like it'll leak or anything like that.
so yeah, water and other things. Like when I go out to my retreat, not my retreats, but to my days of recollection, I usually take my one that I got from Steubenville that's
Mm-hmm.
plastic, but it's getting old, and sometimes I feel like it might leak.
Well, and these are all stainless steel. Stainless steel is
It'll
better.
keep the heat better.
Well, not even just keep the heat better. Okay, I prefer stainless steel even for water just because plastic gets grooves in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I have Normalight in my water for electrolytes, but it also has sugar in there, so I'm not just tasting salt.
Right.
And the sugar will gather up in the grooves of the plastic, and
It's hard to clean.
It's hard to clean.
Yeah, I noticed I have to clean them a lot. These are the different ones. For us. These are the shop ones.
Yes. So here's oops.
And this one is Lady Furnicoat. The rose and everything. Isn't that classy? I love it.
This is great.
I
So
absolutely love it.
Laura did mention once her shop is open
Right.
again after being away. I think she said all of them are special orderable.
Yeah, she said she can make all of these, and the cups.
Yeah.
She can make. So if you see, if you want one of these are not sold by us. These
No.
are sold by Laura.
And if you are interested, we can give you information.
Mm-hmm.
So what I might also do when I'm drinking, I tend to, when I fill water bottles, I try to have as many as I can pre-filled in my room. So that way, sometimes part of the brain block is just getting up to get more water when I'm
Right,
fatigued.
right.
And so I try to have at least a big one. Actually, this one here, also stainless steel.
Mm-hmm.
I usually use this one. Yeah, I usually use this one now to fill the other ones. This one here, which actually came from Normalite. This one doesn't leak or anything. It's great. But it also has an open mouth. And then this one here now. This will probably be my water one, I'm thinking.
So I have the one you've seen me use before. This is really old, and I really have to clean it really well now because it's old and
Yeah.
it's plastic. And then I've got one that's similar to, kind of a cross between that and these, and it's got a flip lid to it.
Yeah.
And then these. And these probably will have, like I said, this will probably travel with me. I'd be afraid of losing it. But
Remember what Laura always says.
I
It's
know.
not like she can't.
I know.
I actually have to decide which I would think would be best for the water versus the tea. Because I'm going to be carrying it around a lot. It might be
Right.
better this one for the
brown tea.
Oh, brown tea, okay. Because my thought process is also, like, I drink water more than I do tea, and if I'm leaving it, like, around the house, would it be easier if I say, hey, have you seen my water bottle, and you knowing it's the bunny versus the tea?
Well, you just figure out which one you want it to be. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
But she makes these, and they're very well made, and they're really nice.
Yes, they are.
So this goes in here. Let's see now. The bag. The little bag.
Oh, yeah. But mine's attached to this other one because Patrick's the same. And then we have yarn.
Well, that's all I have. Is this.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing... Because my yarn is in... Let me pull my yarn out of here. Because the fabric's the same. Part of the thing for mine is the fabric. Oh, we...
I was talking about the small bag.
Oh, this bag. I forgot about this one. I actually forgot about this one.
Look at this.
Yes.
I wanted one of her bags for a long time.
This is great.
This is really cute. Isn't that cute?
And it's a really nice size for, like, socks and stuff.
I'm going to have to see about
Mom, it'll work
learning
for hats, too.
Yeah.
That's a good hat size.
Yeah, hats are... I put my loom in here even.
Yes.
My little hat loom.
Yeah, no, it's... I say socks because I do knit a fair amount of socks. Also a small toy. Like, I could put... Like, if I was crocheting with my donuts.
Like one of these dust bunnies.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say one of my toy simply because the color work.
Yeah, you have too much stuff going on. Dust bunny is up. I think that's... where I got that.
Now, if you were working, like, the palm puppy off of scraps,
Yeah.
you would be fine because you would just have scraps in here.
Or minis or something. So
Yeah.
Look at how pretty inside that is. And I forgot, did she say this was knit for brains?
No, she didn't. She said it was someone else, I thought.
I forget who the other one was, and I knew the name, but I can't think of it offhand right now.
And because I remember her saying there was not a tag in here.
Yeah.
And I remember it not being knit for brains.
This is really pretty.
It is really pretty.
So that's that.
And then the yarn, which is,
Oh, it's so pretty.
yes.
She said, Mom, you can make ties to make you socks the base.
They're both from Advent kits.
Yes, and they, they are both, this is DK 7525 Superwash Merino Nylon with 231 yards, and this one is Superwash Merino Nylon, DK weight, also, this one's 245 yards. So this one is just, I'm not sure what the difference is.
It's probably just different base.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what the difference is in the base, because it's 7525.
Maybe it's just a different supplier.
Yeah, it might be.
Maybe one's a slightly heavier versus the
Might
other.
be.
Now, I almost forgot Laura did give me a DK weight
Pattern.
yarn pattern, so maybe I can, maybe this would be better for that pattern.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't mean shorter, I mean just the fact that,
That's what I meant.
no, I meant less going on, color, like a different,
Oh, right. This one is called Cinderella's
because
Castle.
it's got cables here, so you don't want too much, that's going on. That's more of what I was saying.
This is Cinderella's Castle. I like it. It's pretty. And then this one is called Music Feeds My Soul, which I have to agree with. That's beautiful.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Those are Davina colors.
Can't have it.
No, she can't. This is Care Bears, and yeah, it definitely is Care Bears. I haven't thought of Care Bears in forever.
Those are pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Everyone. Are those deep hair fingering? Those look like fingering.
I think mine are both fingering. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's the
then
one she said for Davina.
this.
Yep.
No.
Socks for you.
Yes. She has more than enough hats. She already told me not to make her more socks. So, no. This is mine, Buzz Lightyear.
I really
Oh,
like
that
this.
is so beautiful.
I think this is gorgeous. I think they're both gorgeous. They're all gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
So, very nice. As we said, Christmas.
Yeah, and this is from the 2021 Christmas Advent. This one it's the 80s and 90s cartoons. I forgot Care Bears was a cartoon.
I think these are both from her Disney.
Well, the thing is, okay, this one must have been Disney, even though it's 20. I think this is 2021 Advent, Christmas
How do
Advent.
you see what's happening?
Oh, I'm sorry, this is Christmas in July.
How can you?
It's written on sign. Maybe yours weren't both Christmas. Maybe yours weren't all maybe yours weren't on from the Advent thing.
She said they were.
Okay, well, she just didn't put a label on it. Mine says 2021 Advent, Christmas Advent here, and this one says 2021 Christmas in July, 80s, 90s. No, it would be obvious, I think.
No, there's something here.
Music feeds my soul. Maybe this was. Well, no, that's not.
She told me what it was, but I can't remember.
Well, the Cinderella's Castle probably is the.
I think it's Disney Princess.
Well, this is a Disney one. It might be if it's the same year. It might be the same as the Buzz Lightyear one.
But if it was the same year, she probably would have put it.
Oh, the sticker.
Sticker.
Just like this one.
Yeah.
Maybe it was last year's.
I don't know, but these are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you want, check out her advent if she does it this year.
Yes, and in the past she's done Christmas in July as well, which is what Care Bears is. This is probably a July one.
It might be, because it's got brighter colors to it.
If I say either of those in spring one, that would be the one I'd say.
So we feel very spoiled and loved.
We do. And then this is one that she told me about this for a while.
She told me about that. I kept it quiet. I didn't know she was going to tell you about it. I forgot them too after a while.
So first of all, there's a little one. Bunny butts. And then on the other side is bunny faces.
Because they're going right through the bag.
They are.
They ate
This is Erin Lane. And this can either use as a yarn guide or to hook on something while I'm knitting. And it's got a little yarn pull. This shouldn't be torn up. I think part of where I'd hurt the yarn pulls is when it has the clips on there. Now, I've been known to do other things to yarn pulls, but I think this one will survive me.
Well, that one doesn't look like the kind. Like, sometimes I'll get one, and it'll...
Some Miss Bad... not Miss Bad.
This my bad.
This my bad. For whatever reason, those...
They get... It's like they get, off... For lack of a better term, they get off track.
They also would untie.
Yeah.
The cord she used.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, it's very well made bag, but it's just...
well, it's just the fact of what it was.
With the cord at that time.
Yeah.
And some of them are older bags for her, too.
She doesn't make the bags anymore.
No, she doesn't. It's a
So
shame.
this is a bit of... It's got a bit of a box... Without having the little insert at the bottom, if you set it down, it can sit on.
Yeah, well, they can do it without, you
Yeah.
a box bag.
And then this is the bigger one. And it's got a little plastic opening. Laura says this style of bag she uses to hold like medicines in and stuff. And I could do that if I want to. We'll see.
It'll make you happy when you take your medicine.
Look at the faces.
Cute. So we are very grateful to Laura for spoiling us.
And then the bunny bunny butts.
That's really cute.
It is super duper cute.
That'd make
Look,
a great.
it's
that'd make a
waving.
great-
He's waving. They're
That'd be
waving.
a great bag for like writing materials and stuff, because you see all that stuff you have, your notebook and all that stuff.
I'd be very concerned about pen leaking. I would have to have
Well, you-
like one of those
You have a pencil case.
pencil case. Like I do actually have a pencil case for like stuff that I would need immediately for drawing when I was doing some sketching for like patterns and stuff. So yes, very happy with these. I actually didn't realize there was a little one in there too. I had forgotten a little bit about as soon as I saw it, I remembered it. But
And then, like I said, she brought my sweater, which is a work in progress. She made a lot of progress on it. It's really pretty. Pretty blue.
so,
Yep, that's what we have from that.
and I hear Davina moving around.
Yeah, I do too.
Although it's not as late as it usually is when she starts moving around.
Yeah, we're getting. We actually are longer than I thought. We can't tell how long it is running.
Right, because on the computer it doesn't have a little timer stopwatch type thing.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So, do you have anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good.
We don't have any Zoom or anything coming up.
No, because that's the last Friday of the month.
Right. So,
We hope to take part in a 3 p.m. writing sprint that
Right.
Someone we follow on YouTube is doing. Abby Emmons?
Abby Emmons. I think
Yeah,
it is.
EMMON. Yeah, something like that.
Something like EMMONDS, something like that. If you're interested, put in the comment. We can give you
Even if you won't catch the 3 p.m.
this time.
she does it's not reading sprints, it's writing sprints.
Right. Sprint.
She does a lot of writing contests.
Yeah, she has. She does have a Patreon kind of one, but even if you're not in the Patreon, she
She
has
has a lot
of stuff.
Yeah,
I just haven't had a chance to take part in any of them.
a lot of good stuff if you want to do character building. So
Yeah, she's really good. Okay, so, excuse me. We want to thank the people who commented either on YouTube or on PHN. I did not get a chance to respond to anybody this time around with everything going on with Laura's visit and getting to the podcast and all that. I did read everything. And
I actually managed to heart most of them, I think.
I think I liked everything, but I didn't have a chance to answer everything. Somebody asked a question. I don't remember who it was.
Maybe I didn't see that one.
I think it was Kara who said that she is able to knit and crochet right now, or she can able to craft. So we're really happy about that,
Yeah.
Kara. That's awesome. We want to thank all of you who did comment. Wendy, who's MacGyver, Meditative Crafter, Kara, Rena, and Looney Hiker. If somebody else commented either at PHN or on YouTube, sorry I missed you. I didn't see you, but I put my show notes on my Kindle right before we got on, so I didn't see you. We want to wish you all a very wonderful and blessed week full of whatever it is that makes your heart happy. And we hope to see you here next week for the PHuN in the Woman Cave. This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, and I think it's episode 557.
559. Oh, hang on. I have it.
557.
It is. I was like, I have it on screen. I don't know why I didn't look.
This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 557. And that's a wrap.
Bye.